We saw a little gang activity start up, and we
In recent years, the MS-13 gang, also known as Mara Salvatrucha, has become a major concern for public safety in the United States, especially in areas like Nassau County, New York. In August 2025, a coordinated operation involving the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, the Nassau County Police Department, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation led to the arrest of dozens of suspects linked to MS-13 and other gangs. This operation, described as one of the largest crackdowns in Nassau County's history, drew significant attention on social media platforms like X and in mainstream media. If you're interested in this topic, comment number 1. MS-13 is an international criminal organization that originated in Los Angeles, California, in the 1980s. It was initially formed to protect Salvadoran immigrants from other gangs. Over time, however, MS-13 evolved into an organized crime group involved in activities such as drug trafficking, extortion, gang violence, and human trafficking. In the United States, the gang primarily consists of members of Central American descent, particularly from El Salvador, Honduras, and Guatemala. According to 2018 statistics, MS-13 had about 10,000 members in the U.S., making up less than 1% of the estimated 1.4 million gang members nationwide. In Nassau County, MS-13 has been active for over a decade, frequently engaging in serious violent acts, including murders, knife and gun attacks, and other criminal activities. Notable incidents include brutal killings in 2017, when several decapitated bodies buried in shallow graves were discovered across Nassau County. In mid-August 2025, a 4-day operation from August 13 to August 18 resulted in the arrest of 42 suspects, most of whom were believed to be members or associates of MS-13, along with other gangs like 18th Street and Trinitarios. The operation was a collaborative effort between ICE, NCPD, FBI, and other local law enforcement agencies. The charges against those arrested included serious offenses such as murder. Several suspects faced multiple murder charges. For example, Elias Wilfredo Serrano Bonilla, a 21-year-old from El Salvador, was charged with 8 counts of murder, first-degree assault, and armed robbery. Gang assaults. Recorded attacks involved knives, machetes, and plastic pipes, including an assault at Kennedy Park in Hempstead in October 2024 that left 6 people injured.
And we begin tonight with 5 suspected MS-13 gang members.
Illegal weapons possession. Seized weapons included guns, knives, machetes, and even a small axe. Drug trafficking and other crimes. Some suspects were accused of trafficking cocaine and marijuana, with profits used to fund MS-13's criminal activities. Of the 42 individuals arrested, 33 are currently detained by ICE without bail, pending deportation. Most of these individuals are undocumented immigrants from El Salvador and Honduras, identified as threats to public safety. Some of the suspects had prior criminal records, including individuals who had been previously deported and illegally re-entered the United States. Local and federal officials emphasized the importance of this operation in curbing gang violence. Nassau County Police Commissioner Patrick Ryder described the operation as an effort to stop gang activity in its tracks, particularly following a recent surge in violence, including a home invasion, a stabbing, and a shooting in early August 2025. Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman stated, "We want to send a clear message that gang activity will not be tolerated in Nassau County." He also highlighted the close collaboration with ICE, the FBI, and other agencies to ensure community safety. ICE Field Office. Deputy Director Brian Flanagan said, "This is just one example of the worst-case scenario when our nation's immigration laws are not respected." He stressed that the arrested individuals, particularly those who entered the country illegally, pose a serious threat to communities. Nassau County District Attorney Ann Donnelly emphasized her office's commitment to dismantling criminal organizations. These arrests are a testament to our determination to destroy these gangs and their toxic influence on our communities. This operation took place amid heated debates about immigration policy in the United States. On January 20th, 2025, President Donald Trump signed an executive order initiating the process to designate MS-13 and other transnational gangs as foreign terrorist organizations. This order, which took effect on February 20th, 2025, strengthened federal agencies' efforts to target gang members, especially those who are undocumented immigrants. Some of the suspects arrested in this operation had been previously deported but illegally re-entered the United States. For instance, Moises Alberto Figueroa Bonilla, an MS-13 member, had been deported 4 times before his arrest in Maryland in May 2025. Such cases have sparked discussions about the effectiveness of immigration enforcement and the role of sanctuary cities, where local policies limit cooperation with ICE. Republican politicians have argued that sanctuary city policies contribute to MS-13's activities by allowing gang members to be released after arrest for minor crimes instead of being handed over to ICE for deportation. However, studies on the relationship between sanctuary city policies and crime rates suggest these policies do not necessarily increase crime and, in some cases, may reduce it. The crackdown garnered significant attention on the X platform, where users expressed varied opinions about the arrests and their implications. Some posts on X praised the efforts of ICE and local law enforcement. A post from the IceGov account on September 6, 2025, highlighted the agency's commitment to making our nation's capital safer through operations like the one in Nassau County.
It was a spike in crime and an attack.
The UHN Plus account posted on August 25, 2025, announcing the arrest of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, an MS-13 member accused of human trafficking and domestic violence, noting that the suspect would be deported under President Trump's order. The Jokant 16 Jan 19 account posted on August 26, 2025, stating, "The days of terrorists living freely within our borders are over," referring to the MS-13 crackdown as part of a broader national security effort. However, some posts on X also reflected concerns about the operation's approach, particularly regarding immigration policy. Some users argued that the focus on deportation could impact broader immigrant communities, not just gang members. These opinions were often unverified and reflected personal views rather than factual data. The crackdown on MS-13 in Nassau County achieved several notable outcomes. Reduced gang violence. Local officials reported a decrease in gang-related violence following the operation, with 33 suspects detained by ICE and others facing local prosecution. Enhanced interagency cooperation. The collaboration between ICE, the FBI, and the NCPD demonstrated an effective model for federal and local law enforcement partnerships, which could be applied in other regions. Increased community awareness. The arrests raised awareness about the threat posed by MS-13, encouraging communities to report criminal activities. However, challenges remain. Recidivism and re-entry. Some MS-13 members illegally re-entered the U.S. after deportation, indicating a need for stricter border control measures.
We're not giving up. We are not going to let MS-13 take back.
Immigration policy debates. The focus on deportation has sparked discussions about balancing public safety with immigrant rights. Community impact. Such operations may create fear within immigrant communities, even among those not involved in criminal activity. The August 2025 crackdown on MS-13 in Nassau County marked a significant step in addressing gang violence and enhancing public safety. With 42 suspects arrested, 33 of whom are awaiting deportation, the operation demonstrated the commitment of law enforcement agencies to confront transnational criminal organizations. However, it also highlighted challenges related to immigration enforcement and the need for a balanced approach to protect communities without escalating social tensions. Reactions on X and in the media showed widespread support for law enforcement efforts, but also some differing opinions on addressing immigration issues. Moving forward, comprehensive strategies combining law enforcement, community education, and fair immigration policies will be critical to maintaining security and promoting social cohesion in Nassau County and across the nation. This article has utilized reliable sources and perspectives from social media to provide a comprehensive view. For a deeper understanding, readers can refer to statements from DHS, CBP, or reports from Reuters, The Guardian, and WOLA.
Tango getting in this vehicle. Let's go on Charlie 100.
Right now, county leaders are giving more details on that multi-night crack.
Operations on this house.
Making a right turn to come down this way, down the rim pile.
What country are you from?
Documents, identification.
Sir, how are you feeling right?
You know, if they come back, the neighbors will call narcotics will call us, and we'll do it.
There's always somebody else to come in and set up shop.
On Friday, he had a Nabs.
Clear.
Left and right, clear the line.
In there? No. Any medication?
There's a lot of foot traffic coming in and out of it right now.
Can I ask your reaction?
You don't have to answer. You don't have to answer.
What country are you from, sir?
Tango. We're there, guys. Got eyes on.
Oh! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Hey! Get back!
Right turn, guys.
Right turn! Right turn!
No, le iba a decir a mi amigo que venga, que lleve mi troca.
No.
I am pleased to say that 33 of these offenders are in ICE custody.
Come on, let's hook up. Police! A little farther, bro. A little more. Diddy, run!
Gotta go. Gotta go. We're waiting for the gate.
All four.
He's gonna fail. Can you get the elevator?
Clear. This.
I don't need a warrant. I'm not down to distance.
I have a visual of him coming down the center.
Get right there!